live. And hello, here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons. If you're an 80s kid, you know that song. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Wine Army Spotlight. Yes, we're on a little. And hello. Oh, that's me again. Hi. I don't hear me again. We're on here on JLJ Media. I am one of your hosts, James Lott Jr. And I'm here, and I'm not alone because if I was alone, I'd just be talking to myself. To the left of me, wearing a resplendent, textured, almost like relief map sweater, Tami Gomez.
Good morning from Crimson Lights.
Crimson Lights.
Crimson Lights. There we go.
Crimson Lights. And down below, actually, her mug matches her background. Miss Amanda Russ.
Yes, I got a new background because I have lighting issues.
Oh, everybody's in the chat room already. Hi, guys. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan. Cherie. Hi from Vegas. Oh, girl, I wish I was there right now.
I'm going in 2 weeks, bitches.
Are you? Oh, my God. Like,
I booked them.
That is one of the places, once I get my second shot, which is next week, we are booking Vegas. So, Susan, thank you for the reminder. And I'm not driving. Ernie loves to drive. I'm like, no, we're flying. Although it's probably like safer to drive. You know, because you're not in an airport, but like, I don't know.
I'm going with Flobo Boyce. He's a contributor.
Oh God, that'll be a forgotten weekend.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Well, James Lott Jr. unleashed after a year, and it's his 52nd birthday. Luckily, I will not be posting anything. We have a good time. We have a good time. I'm like, this is all what stays in Vegas is going to stay in Vegas. I'm having a good time, but hopefully.
Look, Cherie's in Vegas too.
Oh, yeah. Were you all in Vegas? We have the whole Vegas crew here this
Dang.
morning. Hi, Vegas. Okay, Vegas crew here.
Vegas
We're on JLJ Video. It is Soap Sunday. We have a lot going on. So let me tell you what's going on. So after this, we have a supersized edition of Forever Day After Show. The season 2 ending with a big, huge cliffhanger happened, and James Lott Jr. was in the episode. Have you read episode 2?
No.
Or
you mean like the? Yeah.
You were in it too. Weren't you in
I was in it too. I thought this was like a different season. No, I was in that one.
Yeah, she was in it too. Yeah, Tami Gomez. Tami Gomez in it too. That's what I thought so. So she's in it also. And actually that aired already, but we're doing the after show and we're going to talk about starting it, what it means. It's my flagship show. So we're going to tell all of that and recap it. And that's going to be at 11 o'clock right after this. Then, so folks, just get ready. So we're just going to be on an hour later. The only mini spotlight and recap will be happening today, but at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because we cannot not talk about quarter. And you can bounce a quarter off those abs too. So we'll be talking about that.
You could break a nail too.
Woo! I thought about Amanda the whole time. Anyway, so that comes in at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then, of course, go over to Edition Days. Our buddies over there, almost said Mark J. Freeman, wrong person. Tony Moore, Araceli, my birthday twin, Michael Mattis, and my chocolate twin, Tony Moore, and Justin Harold. They'll be talking about Days of Our Lives. A lot happening over there, too, going on. So we're talking about that. And somebody lost a baby. That'll be happening at 3 o'clock. Go over to Edition Days to watch it and support their channel. They support ours, support theirs. And then at 4 p.m., lost them up there, too. Ava and Carly and Laura's teaming up together. Interesting. General Hospital is happening, and more Liesl and Scotty. We love that. That's happening at 4 o'clock. Me, Lucretia Lyon, and Frank Moran. We also talked to Lucretia about the first SoapCon Live that happened yesterday and how that went for them. Now it's on Alan Locker's Locker Room channel on YouTube. Go ahead, and he's a friend of ours too. Check that out also. And tonight at 8 p.m., me and Josh Alonzo, who used to be an engineer at AfterBuzz, used to engineer our Bone Beautiful Breakdown show. Josh in the booth. He and I are talking music from the 80s and 90s, punk, rock, new wave, all the Black and Latino artists who are doing that, who didn't get a lot of recognition. So we're talking about that at 8 p.m. on Extra Connections. That's all I got to tell you guys. That's everything there. Oh, and this Thursday, they can't make it, unfortunately, but they're getting their shots, which I'm very happy for, their shots. Me and Tasha Story, who plays Naya, the beautiful Naya, will be talking from the set Thursday at 12. So 12
I'm so jealous.
I know. I thought I got it. And she can only, because she's not a regular character. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. It's just that this is the time we could do it. And I didn't want to say no. So for you fans out there, especially,
Yeah.
I just want to see it. And she's so beautiful. I can't wait to talk to her. And I will praise her for Tami Amanda. I'll make sure I do her proud. I have her for half an hour. We're gonna work it out. So Tasha's story on Thursday. I'm trying to bring you guys content. All this content on YNR. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay.
Well, you're doing a good job, James. You're doing
Yes, you are.
I try. I work hard, kids. I work hard. So I do this soap block. It's a lot of work. And that's why my hair fell out on the side. Neatly, fell out neatly. Okay, Mama Glow loving the green.
Oh, thank you, Kenneth.
Yeah, Kenneth. Okay, so I want to start out with, because it's kind of a bold and beautiful connection, but it's a good storyline too. Carla Mosley, friend to the show, shows up pitch hitting for Amanda for Misa Morgan.
So James, don't be emailing us with the show link and then giving the blurb Carla Mosley as Amanda, because I hadn't seen it yet.
You didn't see? Oh, they saw by then. It was Friday.
So I was like, Amanda, there's only one Amanda. What's going on? Is this story? Is there like, is she out sick? Like, what's going on? So
I don't know what happened with Misha. I know what happened because this obviously was filmed months ago, so I don't. Maybe she was out sick, but
yeah,
that was a shock. It was a shock because all of a sudden there she was.
Yeah, she's temporarily being replaced due to illness. I was like, oh, I don't think I've ever heard them say that before.
Me neither.
Illness. Yeah.
I
was like, that's a little. I don't want to know that. That scares me.
Because I'm nosy. I'm like, wait, why is she not here? What is going on?
See, two fan bases here, two complete. I don't want to know.
No one know.
As long as I know it's temporary, then that's fine. She can be in the Bahamas for all I care. But as long as it's temporary and she's coming back, okay, cool.
And Amanda's like, give me the dirt. Give me all the dirt.
Yeah.
I know.
Did y'all see? It was an eye. She had an eye.
Yeah, so eye surgery. It says eye surgery. See, I don't read all that stuff, but I would tell you, Carla, so what had happened was, though, and that's bad English, of course, when she showed up this week, it reminded everybody how good she is. So everybody's like saying, why is she on, where's Maya right now on Bold and the Beautiful? Isn't that funny? That's what all the talk was about, was like, Carla is good. She's great.
I am loving the chemistry between her and Devon.
Yes.
What's the actor's name? It's a
Brighton
B.
James.
Brighton.
Who knew?
You know, that's everything. It's chemistry, man. You know, and like I know, like you was like, I know she's good, but you don't know what it's gonna be like between two actors. And oh my God, love her.
Yeah, I was impressed. I was so impressed because she literally, like, even the way she talks, like the whole thing is, I was like, whoa. She was very Amanda.
She was. And they threw in a major piece of that. First was the sex part, and then bringing Amani on, her sister. So it's like those two things are two big parts of the storyline that she had to act out. And it's like, again, we know she's competent, she can do it, but she had chemistry with both those actors. She did a great job. I mean, just like, but see, the guy was going, but of course she can. I know she's a great actress. So like, it's just kind of, but I just think it's so funny. The fans were just like, well, then why is she on Bold? Like, it really reminded them of like, it reminded me when Lizzie Hartley took over as Sam on General Hospital. It was like, oh my gosh, she's so good. Why is she on TV? It's like
she brought a whole nother dynamic to Sam.
I agree.
Like I really felt like Carla, she didn't bring another dynamic, really. It was seamless.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, it wasn't like with Lizzie, it was like night and day for me.
Yeah, it was. No, you're right. I agree with you.
This is a whole different Sam. Yeah. It's good, but it's a whole different Sam. Carla just nailed it. She was just like,
she did. And so, okay, so first, I want to talk to her Imani scene because that was just, I loved it because I forgot the name of that actress. I love her because you want to like slap her, but then you're like, when she comes from this uptight political family and the back and forth, like, you don't want to be part of this family. You'll never be part of this family. You don't want to be part. It's like, it's kind of like, and watch out for the grandfather. And Amanda's a lawyer. It's just kind of like, you're not telling me something about it. You must think he killed my father. Like, there's just back and forth. I love it.
Yeah, me too. And you don't, her family's so strange because you never know. Like,
strange means effed up.
I'm not convinced that her mom is even totally on the up and up.
So you don't.
Well, I think her mom is trying to get to know her, but is it because she needs her help?
Well, see, that's what the sister said, basically. She's doing this because she needs your help. And when you're done, bye-bye.
And Amani, too, is back and forth. Like, I'm trying to help you, but I hate you, but I'm trying to help you. And you're like, oh, my head hurts, girl.
I know, right?
I thought Amani made a really good observation, and because it kind of solidified what I was starting to feel about the mom. She's like, mom's still that little girl who's completely under control, under daddy's thumb.
Ooh.
And as soon as she may want to continue the relationship with you after this whole trial, but if daddy doesn't want that, it's not going to happen.
Right.
And that's what Amanda doesn't understand. And I think Amani personally was completely on the up and up. Like,
Okay.
I don't think she's threatened by Amanda. I think she's calling it as it is. I think she's like, girl, you don't know what's in store for you.
I'm gonna challenge you, Tami, on that.
Yeah.
You don't think that on some level that what you're saying, part of that I think is true, but you don't think on some level though she is a little threatened by Amanda? She's want Amanda to be the daughter now.
She did make a comment. She said, oh, you think after this you're just gonna be welcomed and sit at the head like the princess of the family? And yes. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I think it's partly that. I think partly is what you said is true. She's trying to warn her, but I think also you don't think there's any kind of like
I think she's comfortable with how mommy feels. She might feel a little threatened about grandpa and maybe being ousted in his I just really think she knows the deal. And if Amanda stays, like if Amanda fights this, it's going to cause her trouble.
Well, see, I agree.
Maybe there's that.
Because remember, she asked her, she goes, you must know more than you're telling. It's not just this. You know more. I think she does know more.
A whole lot more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, she's in the family.
Yeah. And can I just say that the coat that Amani was wearing, I had a dress like that, like back in the 90s. It was so cute. Like, oh my God, I had a dress in that print. But I love that. Her entrance was like on point.
I love it. I do. I love it.
Yeah, I agree.
I love Tami as a guest star on Forever and a Day. Oh, that's Matthew Preston. He plays Gunner on there.
Oh, Matthew.
Matthew. We love Matthew Preston, who is one of the hosts of the Forever and a Day After Show, which will be on. Also, okay, so Imani's name is Leanne Rose. I'm gonna try to get her on too.
She's so good. My God, I love her. I hope they keep her on. Like, give her more time.
Well, she could date Nate or something. Come in there and start disrupting stuff.
That's another question. Okay, don't forget Nate, because I have a question about.
Ask it now, because you'll get old. Ask it now.
Lola and Nate. A little something, something, little like little fireworks going on over desserts and salads.
How's that going?
Is this flan love?
Tami,
flan love that we're seeing?
Flan love.
Tami, how's it go again? Ping. How do you do it again? I know, I saw that.
Tami said flan love.
Little Elena, you want to go see a movie? And Lola's all, you like my dessert? Good. You want another one? Where are you? Want to go to a movie? Yeah, so.
They'll get you with the flan.
Right? You had me at, you cook? You had me at that. I'm yours.
Yeah, I'll tell you, us men, we're very easy. The way to my heart is through my stomach. I got 4 stomachs. And you can get all right on in. So 1 second. I think Amanda's mom ceases away close to Amanda, and then when the child's over, she will definitely. Sorry, Ethel, I can't get your grammar on that one. I think you agree. She's coming for Devon as it relates to him. It's funny. I like Lola. Kind of being still around, a Latino representation on there. But she's been kind of relegated to back burner.
Well, she's leaving the show.
and she's leaving the show.
Yeah.
So I guess on the way out, why not?
I hope she gets recast though, because I like the, Ray, and I like the brother sister storylines, and yeah.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, and so because she's on her way to, she's on a superhero show coming up, right?
Yeah.
We're doing that, so good for her. But yeah, I think it's recasted. There's plenty of Latina actresses out there, folks, who could use a job. I'm sure.
Seriously,
they can do a great job on the show. So I think it'd be great, and then continue with that because I think why not? Let's take Nate out of that whole little foursome thing. Just spin him off somewhere else. Why not? And make Elena jealous. That's soap opera world. That's what we do with soap operas.
You know who's single?
And ready to mingle.
I would say ready to mingle.
Victoria's single.
So, there was a moment when it was Victoria, who was she with? And they ran into Nate. Was it at Society?
Yeah, she was.
Oh, I think it was Victoria and Nick, right? Ran into Nate. And they're like, hey. And Victoria sees Nate and she's like, hey. Hey. I was like, ooh, well, there's another little.
I mean, but first of all, Sean Dominic is hot. He's hot. So I mean, I'd be like, hey, if I was in General City too, so I was walking around single.
His eyes are the color of chocolate mousse. the brown is like this beautiful, like, oh my God.
They're very beautiful. I know. Exactly. I know. I will give the Bell Phillip family and CBS some props. You find some fine ass black men. I don't know where you find them, but you're finding them, and they're all over both the shows.
I need that info.
Yeah, we need that info because they're on both shows. There's some hot, I mean, this week we had some hotness. I was like, I just don't even understand anymore. It's a little. But Ethel goes, Tami, Victoria only wants Billy.
Yeah, whatever.
She only has eyes for Billy. Only have eyes for you.
She needs to leave Billy alone.
I know, but she wants Billy. Love her.
But Billy don't want her.
As long as Lily keeps playing the sexy card, and as long as Billy keeps like that satiates him, then I'm good. But the minute he starts to get bored with that, Lily's in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true. That's true too. That is true. Sean Dominic is so fine. He is. I like him. I gotta be careful, folks. I'm sure spin it off to anybody. Try him with any of those folks. I mean, Victoria did it black before too for a minute. She tried dating Neil. They didn't let that happen. But so she's open to stuff.
Yep.
Even though I was kind of wanting a Nate Abby thing years ago, a while back. I only wanted to. But I almost wanted a Devon Abby thing, kind of. I almost wanted him to kind of fall for a little bit, and the babies. I think like that's something that could be, Abby's just so pretty. I think she's pretty. She's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
She's just so
beautiful. I'd love a triangle, a Devon, Imani, and Amanda triangle.
Ooh, yeah.
Although, with Imani and Devon, they've inherently created that they don't like each other tension thing, which it's a fine line.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
right?
You know how it goes, Tami. You know how it goes.
Mm-hmm. So that would be cool.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. But that was interesting. So yeah, that's going on.
Say something. Okay.
Please say something.
Right.
Please.
I'm going to make a t-shirt for next week that says #free Ray. Okay. Let Ray go. Let him go. Okay. Because this is ridiculous. Okay. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous.
They need Adam now. Now they need Adam to help Faith because he matches. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen.
Perfect storyline. Like
totally. I knew it was going to happen.
James's favorite word. It's such a soap opera trope.
Yes.
I don't even know what does that mean. Like just traditional standard storyline.
Standard story that they always. It's a trope meaning they always go to it. It's a go-to. It's just like this thing that no one even thinks about. It's like on Days of Our Lives, she loses the baby. Abby Hope loses the baby. Of course she does. And that's a go-to. Miscarriages are go-tos. So this is a go-to. The guy who can actually help the person who needs the most, the one on the run.
And that everybody hates.
Everybody hates.
Yeah.
That's part of his redemption. Right? Another trope. No redemption. But I love it. I mean, this case, it actually kind of like they are related. They are related. And since Hunter, that's her real name, since Summer wasn't a match, decided to have sex instead to get over her being worried about her sister. I know when my sister needs a kidney, I'm not thinking about having sex with my man. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really get in the mood. It doesn't turn me on. I don't know if that turns you on. I mean, Kyle's hot. He's hot.
Hey, that's her stress reliever.
I get it.
Judgy, James. Damn.
I don't know. I'm like, I'll be at the hospital worried about it.
The girl had an itch. Once it's done, she'll go to the hospital. Just chill out, man.
Jeez.
Mom and dad are there. Chill out.
She goes, oh, she's asleep. How you know she's asleep? How you know bitch is asleep? You don't know that. I'm like, still, maybe she want to hear from you while she's laying in bed. I would tell you this, folks. If I need a kidney, Tami and Amanda better be at my bedside not having sex with their husbands. They better be at my bedside praying for me. I'll get to sleep. I'll know you're there. Mm-hmm.
And if you're not, and I die, I will haunt your ass.
Exactly. I'll come find you and Ernie, and I'll find you and Joe. I'll be right there, just laughing in the background. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
but no, seriously. So Adam is the one they need to find, and Adam is calling Sharon throughout the week. What do you guys feel about all that? I know poor Ray. Actually, I feel poor Ray too. I feel bad for Ray. I do.
She doesn't learn her lesson. Okay, like over and over and over. She keeps doing it over and over. That's why I'm like, just free Ray, okay? Because I feel so bad for him. Maybe he could get with Victoria.
Ooh, Ray and Victoria.
Yay. Ooh.
That could be interesting. The cop, the detective with the
normal guy.
Girl. Yeah, normal guy. That's actually I never thought about that before. Okay, I could go for that.
See, when Ray said to Sharon, I've come to the realization and the truth that Adam will never be out of your heart.
Right.
That was huge.
Yeah,
and while it wasn't a definitive, we're not getting back together, I think if Adam does return and gives the whole kidney thing, forget about it. Ray needs to leave, because in Sharon's eyes now, Adam will be forever enshrined as forget it. He needs to go.
You're right.
He needs to say goodbye.
You're right. No, you're right about that. You're right. He's screwed.
Yeah.
But not just for a second. Who could he be paired up with? I mean, besides, we're saying kind of Victoria, but we know it's not going to happen. But who do we think? Who could it be right now?
What about Elena?
I was just thinking that.
Oh.
They have a similar energy, and for the most part, she's pretty on the up and up. For the most part,
Dr. Cop, that's kind of cool,
Yeah.
I always like those relationships.
Yeah.
They get each other.
I could see that. Okay, I can see that.
Well, I got a question.
Yes.
I don't know Adam, okay? Is he just evil? Is he legit doing these things because he feels bad and he's trying to change? Or is this just he saw Faith, he did that because it would help him?
I think my opinion, I think the way they're playing it, this is why they're playing it. Because Adam's changed over the years. It's been they always play him. You guys can correct me if you feel the same way or not. They always play him as the wounded child, the outsider, the black sheep, because he was born. Yeah, exactly. It's so all his actions have been born out of that, right? To be back in family, whatever. They seem like they're playing it now he is trying to redeem himself on some level. He's trying to on some level. So I think that's where they're going. Whether it's his true intention, I'm not sure, but it seems like the way they're playing it, that he's trying to redeem himself, and he is going to help because he wants to. That's what it seems like. I don't know. Tami, what do you think?
Cherie in the chat says Ray knew what he was getting into with Sharon and Adam. And while I agree, you can go into a relationship knowing certain stuff, mentally understand or intellectually understand, okay, I know what I'm getting into. But then once you're in it and your heart's involved, it's a whole other story.
Right.
So I don't think Ray really got how deep the connection is between Sharon and Adam until he was already in it.
And I think he probably took her word for it that she was done with Adam. I'm done with Adam. I'm in love.
What else are you gonna do? You know, your other says, okay, trust me, I'm done. We're good. Like, okay.
Here's the thing. So, I was trying to think. Like, okay, so he knew what he was getting into on some level, but then he loved Sharon so much, right? As we're saying, he loved her so much that he kind of said, once she marries me, it may not be as bad. Maybe you're thinking, or you think he got married to her and then realized in the first place it was that bad, and now he really sees how deep it is. But I thought he was already living with her, so I thought he knew. I mean, he didn't get it before. I mean, is that with you, Tami? I feel like, did he know already? I mean,
quit trying to make Ray. Okay, that's it. It is not Ray's fault.
but here's the thing. It always takes two to tango, folks. It's not all about this one person's all bad. This was all innocent. Not saying what she's doing is correct, and she's wrong for what she's doing. But I'm saying though, they always say, the wife always knows when the husband's cheating. The women have intuition. They know. They choose to turn their head a certain way, or they choose to let things go. So I'm saying that's what I'm saying about that. I'm not saying that she is more wrong than he is. I'm just wondering. My question more just like, well, didn't he? I mean, how far did he know? I mean, how much did he realize?
I think you're right. He chose to not see.
Because he loves her.
What do they call it? Like
blinders or
rose-colored glasses. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's what I mean by that. I'm not trying to blame him to say that, but there is some blame in there. So they always say you choose your partner, right? You choose your partner, you choose what's into your life. And I was wondering, because he loved her so much and was trusting her to just like maybe with the ring on it, the paper, she will really commit to him. But you're right. He always knew something was going on. It always came up. That's not even. You could look back at old episodes. It always kind of came up.
D in the chat room. I was laughing out loud. Ray and Sharon are boring as watching paint dry. They should free him and put him with a bad girl to spark him up, not Chelsea.
Not Chelsea.
Let's clarify that. She says not Chelsea.
That's just like something Amanda would say. That's like something she would say. You're a bad girl. And that's always good girl, because there's the bad girl redemption. There's always like the good guy, we will say that kind of thing. But
so Victoria, because there's really no bad girls on the show, really. I mean, except Victoria.
Or Phyllis.
Not really a bad girl, but
or Phyllis is with Nick. Phyllis is a bad girl.
Yeah.
I can see them together. Ray and Phyllis. I can't see that.
No. Can we just talk about that scene between Don and Linda?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That was hilarious.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
It was.
Hilarious.
And she's like, Dawn, really? Dawn?
Insurance? Really?
They do a little comedy in there.
He's like, Linda? You're on me because of Dawn and you give me Linda?
Yeah. That was fun.
It was so cute. I love that.
That was fun. So I don't know. I again, not trying to blame Ray. I'm just saying that we all,
No, I was just joking. I always take up for my favorite.
This makes good television. I love it. We go back and forth. I love it. But I do want to be, again, going back to the whole thing with Tami Brown, was like, he must have known something, but maybe he did think it would change when they got married. But now his eyes are open. His eyes are completely open now. I mean, he can't deny what's going on. The whole family now knows that Adam has been calling Sharon because they need it for Faith, and now it's a whole different story. Now everything changed. Now we need him to come back, and they got to work together. But do you guys like the fact that Faith has to go through this kidney thing? Is this too much, or?
Well, to your point, I think it's because it's a redemption story. This is how they're choosing to redeem Adam.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
completely. We've seen it a million times. And that's going to happen. So Adam will.
Good. The little new actress is so good.
I was just.
You're
in my brain today,
right? Get out of my brain, Amanda.
She is good. I'm very impressed, folks, because I mean, Homegirl before was really good. So I was like, oh no. She's good. She fits right on in. She literally fits right on in. And the actress doing a great job. So and I'm looking forward to her and Moses becoming a super couple, young super couple.
They're adorable.
He had glossy lips this week.
He's keeping them moisturized.
Yeah, I was like, look at this.
Okay. Oh my god, I didn't realize that. Okay, yes. Sure. But yes, he's a little cutie, and they have chemistry. I mean, he has chemistry. A testament to him because he had to work with both actresses, and he had chemistry with Alvia too. So I mean, it's him. They found, thanks to the casting department, they found a good one there, and I thought it's really cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing them become something more. Also, do we believe that Tara is now leaving once again? She's leaving. She's leaving again.
You guys don't believe anything about her. I think she's on the up and up.
I'm with Amanda.
But I am pissed that they've completely emasculated Ashlyn.
I know.
Right? So he had the heart attack. So now he's not the big, strong guy anymore. And now he's seen God and he wants to redeem his bad ways. Like, no.
Oh no. Yeah, this is a weird turn.
Maybe that I was wondering if the actor had to leave or something. Like maybe they lost him and so I don't know. Or maybe this is just the plan all along. I don't know.
James, find out.
I'll find out. No, but it's really it's a weird. I was like, what? I'm like, unless it's the ploy. Unless this is just him not being really sincere. He's starting something, but then but still, why go that direction? Yeah.
If it is a ploy, I'm trying to figure out, is she in on it or not? Because she made a point to go to Kyle and say, oh, don't worry. So she either believes Ashlyn or she's in on it. I don't know.
Well, see, man, I'm like you. I don't trust her. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's in on it.
I think if there was some diabolical plan that she was in on, she wouldn't have shown the picture of Harrison to Kyle.
My middle name, Harrison.
Because that involves him now on even more so on an emotional level. So for her to have done that and have like an agenda is mean. I'm going to do a Susan Banks. Maine.
I don't know. I mean, stranger things have happened on soaps. So, I mean, nothing's out of realm possibility.
I love her. I love the actress. I love the character. So.
That girl, that lady's been saying she's leaving town for like 3 weeks.
As I said, she's leaving again. I was leaving again. Okay, leaving again.
I'm like, I thought she left.
Yeah, I thought she left too. I was like, oh, she's still here. Oh, okay. I know she's still in here doing this. That's what makes me laugh. I said, when I wrote down my notes, I go, oh, she's leaving again. Okay. I mean, she's back and forth. I mean, your poor son. Like, what are you doing? So, I mean, yeah. So, yeah. Yes, Tami.
James, quick question. Because Amanda and I don't know this. Yeah. I'm sure. I'm speaking for you, Amanda.
You're in my head. So
do. Monique in the chat room says Adam couldn't save Delilah or Delia.
Delia.
Yeah. And I kind of remember that storyline because I was watching it back then.
By car.
Whose daughter was she?
Billy. And
Billy, right.
Billy and
so, talk about redemption. If he can come in and save, little Miss Faith, then
yes.
That kind of, it doesn't make up, but it heals a lot of old wounds.
It was one of those things. I'm very surprised and impressed Weinar has not brought back Delia, except for as a ghost sometimes, a premonition, because General Hospital did a similar storyline where Luke killed Jake. And some powerful, if you ever watch Jonathan, you can go online, some powerful between Jonathan Jackson and Tony Geary, powerful work. But then years later, he's alive. So they kind of undid all that. So it's kind of weird. So his redemption kind of happened because he didn't really kill him. Where in this case, they're keeping Delia dead. And we're reminded, Billy had, when he had a standalone episode, one part of the things was thinking about his daughter. I mean, there's a lot going on with him with that. They show that almost in real time, they're still grieving. It's almost like Cassie with Sharon and Nick. Going through this with Faith, I can see her like, not again. Like, I can't be going through this again. I can see her just like, I mean, Sharon Case is so underrated. She's so good. I mean, she's Emmy winner. I think she's great. But she's under, but I can see, I was thinking, yeah, she already went through this with another daughter, so to speak. And oh my God, and the daughter died. And that's kind of, so I feel like Billy and Chloe are still dealing with the death of Delia. They're still dealing with it. And it was an accident. Adam didn't, she just came out in the room. I mean, it was like one of those kind of things. So that's why Chloe tried to kill him. That's why he exploded.
And that's why Billy hates Adam.
Yes.
Got it. I was trying to figure that out.
Which to me makes sense. I mean, you killed my daughter. What the fuck? I mean, I don't want to be your friend, but we chicken breaking bread together, then I would hate you for the rest of my life. I mean, that's just how it is. And so that's where it comes from. So, and yes, and Connor got Delia's corneas. Yes. So she lives on there. But yes, I do agree. So I think if Adam does this, there you go. Road to redemption, saves the family. Sharon will fall in love with him even more. Nick will be indebted to him on some level. Victor will be happy his son helped.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's a brilliant storyline. It's totally, I mean, it's a common storyline, but I like it because it makes sense.
And Adam found a good barber in whatever town he's in because his haircut looks really good.
It does.
Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz in Kansas. They're in Kansas. They're in Kansas. Back in Kansas. So yes.
So now is Victor and Nick going to storm the farmhouse?
I know. Probably. They're
the abandoned farmhouse.
That's what new ones do. They do. They go go in, get their man, bring him back home. Go arrest him. That's what Victor does anyway. I just love Victor. He's just very straightforward. That's why I love him.
I swear to God, he had a glass of scotch in his hand the entire week.
He did. I would too. My poor granddaughter. I was scotching my hand too all week and do all these crazy things in my family.
And I love when Nikki is all up in his face and then Nikki's like, this conversation, I'm done speaking to you. This conversation's over. I'm going to bed. And he's like, go. It's like, I totally get that conversation. You know what? I'm done. I'm going to bed. Go.
There's such an old married couple. They really are. They're good. Because at this point, you can't break them up again. I mean, at this point, there's
nothing will ever break them up.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, and so she gets him, he gets her, and it's kind of, she gets upset with him, and he gets upset at her, like whatever. They're all Nick and Adam trapped in a tornado, very Wizard of Oz.
That's awesome, Sherry. That's awesome.
Very Wizard of Oz.
So great.
But they're in Kansas. I love Kansas. I used to go to Kansas all the time. I love Kansas. I want to give a shout out to Go Chicken Go and Gates Barbecue and Jack Stack's Barbecue. Kansas, it's all about the burnt ends. If you ever go to Kansas, get the burnt ends. You will not be sorry. That's my favorite. I like Kansas. Anyway.
That's your travel tip for today.
The tip for today is Kansas and burnt ends. I just tell you. It's really good. But yeah, so I think they probably are going to storm. They're probably going to storm the castle and, look for the dragon. That's what they're going to do, Tami. That's what they do.
So what's the history with this farmhouse?
So Hope. So it's not the same farmhouse as the one that I guess he grew up in. I guess it's a different one. But Hope was from the farmhouse when Victor presumably was dead or whatever, was wandering around in Kansas. He met Hope. She was blind. They had sex. They got married. He brought her back to Genoa City. She died. But the farmhouse is always like a place. It's a place. It's like a place. Kansas, the farmhouse is a very iconic place on my honor. So I tied to Hope. All things Hope, of course. Me and my hopes. Played by the wonderful Signe Coleman. I don't know where she is these days, but she was really good on there. So that's why he's back in Kansas. I mean, that's where everything begins. That's where the whole killing happened with about AJ. They brought all that up. It was like, oh yeah, they brought all that up. Yeah, and AJ's in jail, and the daughter's in jail. Like, I forgot about all that. That was a couple of years ago. Last year, I forgot about all that. So they kind of brought that up too. Great continuity writers. I'll take you for that. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens now. They're all in the Midwest anyway. Wisconsin's just up the road, and Kansas is down below. I mean, they're all in the Midwest. I've been to all those states. They're all there in the middle of the country. We can do that. So that's let's see. Anything else am I missing? Phyllis and Lauren had a talk.
Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. Last week, I forgot to say, whoa, like Lauren is a bad bee.
Bad bitch.
She just sat down and was like, nope. To Sally.
No, she does that. Remember, she said she comes in and she just lays down the law. Lauren just comes in like, okay, this is not going to happen. You need to get over yourself. She just lays the law down. You're not playing.
She was like, it's not going to happen. And I was like, I'll be like, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No, she does. Lauren lays it down. Lauren's not to be played with. She's been running Fedmore's for years. She is a formidable. She's always been a woman. She's always been on the board of Chabot. Like, she's not, I mean, I'm just glad they're giving some storyline and giving her something to do. And she's just so beautiful. It's like I can't stop staring at her. She's so stupidly pretty. I mean, she's so beautiful. It's crazy. But Phyllis and Lauren had their friends.
Yeah.
Well, they brought up each other's histories. I thought it was kind of funny. It was like they're kind of, played by these actresses who played the roles most of the time.
Yep.
So I thought that was very good. I love that. So I don't know how you guys, I love those kind of things. That's good. So mention that. And then we want to mention Jack and Sally. What's going on? He had accepted an invitation to, but what's going on with them, we think? Are they getting back together? Are they working out?
I don't know, because he seems like the type that when he makes up his mind, he made up his mind type of guy. But I don't know. Sally's persuasive. I mean, if she looked at you and was all,
oh, sure, girl.
And all like, I'm so sorry. I'd be like, okay.
Right. Whatever you want.
I loved when Sally told Summer that, you guys are unscathed from all of this. I'm the one that's lost something that means a lot to me. What did you lose? Yeah. The man that I was falling in love with. And Jack overheard that. That really, you could see his face going, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, and I was surprised at the coffee shop.
There, Tami.
What?
Knew he was standing there. A little side eye saw him and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna double down now on this." She's like, "Oh, I didn't see you there." Yes, you did.
You think she saw him there? I don't think she saw him there.
I thought she did.
She saw him there.
She saw him at the coffee shop.
I thought that's what we were talking about.
Oh no, in the conference room. When she talked to Summer in the conference room.
Yeah.
Because her back was to him.
So you're right. Conference room, yes.
Oh, but at the coffee shop, she's like, yeah, totally.
Yeah. I got confused. Sorry, Tami.
I found it hard to believe Sally. Rodelli says Jack. I don't know what that means, but okay. A sentence. I don't know. I mean, I'm rooting for them, actually. I want her redemption story. That's why she left Los Angeles.
Right.
Redemption. It's not her fault that Summer got jealous and decided to go to LA to get dirt on her. I mean, and then Theo dumped dirt on. I mean, it's like she wanted redemption. She just wanted redemption. She didn't come to scheme or anything. She wanted to start over and do her job. So,
question.
Yes.
Did Sally try to take Summer's job or not?
I don't think she did. I think Sally wanted she wanted to move up. I think Sally wants to design more than anything else. She would love to be a designer again. I think she would love to be that. But she realized they're not going to do that right now. I think she just wanted a job. I really think she just wanted a job. She wanted to do really well. I think Summer got hyped, which Summer does. That's in her wheelhouse. And started to kind of like, they start seeing things. And when she was talking to talking to Kyle, I don't think Sally was flirting with Kyle. I don't think he was. She was. Maybe she was. I don't think she was. I think she always kind of liked Jack. I think her and Jack always kind of hit it off.
Well, she was flirting with Kyle.
She was
but not in a I'm going to take your man flirt. flirting kind of way.
Okay.
Just, I think she was kind of testing the waters yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that scene where she was flirting with him, like, ooh, you better be careful.
Okay, maybe I just forgot.
Sally, you better back off because Summer will come for you.
And she did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, so I think Summer just took it to the nth degree. She went far about it. And it wasn't hard to find dirt. There was dirt. There was stuff to find. But then Theo had dirt on Kyle, and she didn't ask for it, and he gave it to her. So it's just kind of like this whole circumstance. Summer had every right to get info because Sally was teaming up with Theo to go after Summer's job. Remember? Was she trying to go after Summer's job? Like, was she trying to really go after her? She just wanted a job. I can't remember. Anyway, I think Sally, the bottom line, she just tried to she wanted to start her life over. That's all. And so, I mean, she didn't come into town scheming, I think, right away. She didn't know anybody. She had heard this Lauren chick was a friend of, she just wanted to talk to her and then started to get a job. So,
you know what I wish? James, did you get that GIF that I sent you with Sally Spectra, the original Sally Spectra, that scene?
maybe.
I sent you a little thing. So I would
maybe I can't remember. I
wish folks who watch Y&R knew Sally's grandmother,
great aunt.
her great aunt.
Because Sally is Shirley's a grandmother.
Yeah, because then they would understand Sally better.
Yeah.
Because her great aunt was a freaking tornado.
Oh yeah.
When she wanted something, she was like a bull in a china shop. Like she would do whatever she needed to do. And Sally is just like her.
Yeah.
True. That's true. That's so true, actually.
I mean, unfortunately, the late great Darlene Conley is not here with us anymore.
I know.
She could have got parents on Y&R. It'd be amazing. It'd be great. But no, So I'm rooting for Sally and Jack. So I'm in the chat room. I am
too.
Her, but I'm actually I think they would be good together. And Jack has not completely been innocent his whole life either. So it's one of those things that no one can throw stones in this town. No one can throw stones. Summer can't throw stones. Nobody can throw stones in this town. But that's the thing about these subs. No, everybody's wrong. Everybody's wrong. They're all bad. Shady Sunday, folks. Shady Sunday. We got to end. That's it. It's already been almost an hour already. It's crazy. Go by too fast. If we missed some stuff, folks. That's what happens. But you can talk to us online though and tell us what we missed. What we didn't talk about. Well, and I'll answer back. Sure, why not? Why not Mini Spotlights? It's on YouTube, JLJ Media. Subscribe, like, comment. Thanks for the likes and the thumbs up here. Please, more thumbs up, please, if you like us. If you don't like us, then tell us that too. But we are here every Sunday, and this whole month we're here, except for our Memorial Day weekend won't be here because I'm taking a weekend off with my grandkids. But we'll be here all weekend. Next weekend, it's Mother's Day. Next Sunday. So I'm gonna be here, and it's my birthday eve. So I may have a special outfit on, who knows, as my last day of turning 51, at being 51 years old.
And we're gonna have cocktails.
We're gonna drink. I know I have my birthday chalice I'll be bringing out. Drinking with. So we'll see that next week. So Tami.Govea, tell me where they can find you and your goodness.
So Tami.Govea on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook at Tami Govea. Follow, like, comment, share the love.
And also her show, Some Like It Classic. Go to Like It Classic on any streaming.
Yeah.
That too. But any social media platform. God, I just can't talk all of a sudden. I'm totally sober.
If you like classic film and television, engage.
Thank you. Take over. Amanda Russ, your podcast, everything. I shared it the other day. What's going on with you? Where can they find you?
You can find me on all the socials and all the platforms and everywhere at The Bold and Beautiful Podcast. And I have a new episode coming out tonight. Sorry.
Okay. Good. Y&R Mini Spotlight is on IG. Go ahead and like us there. You guys are really engaging with us there. There's a lot of people coming on. Thank you so much. And on Facebook, it's JLJ Media's Y&R Universe. Go ahead and like us there. I have 5 or 6 audio dramas out there. Check them out. This is the time to binge them now. A lot of shows are ending because they're seasons, and so it's time to go to some audio dramas. I heard an audio drama yesterday from somewhere else. I heard it was actually really interesting. So I have Cupid's Crossing, The Easter Hare, Mistletoe Road, Forever and a Day, and oh my God, I'm missing one. And Closet Series. They're all out. And then the new episodes of Fairview Heights and Manchester Avenue are out this week. So I got all these audio dramas. Listen to them. They're cute. They're short. They're digestible. They're fun. Like, share, and comment, subscribe. Everyone, have a good week. Be careful and get vaccinated.